Spring is here.
Fall spring. Feels like spring, it looks like spring, things are melting.
There's still a solid 2 feet of ice / snow in the yard.
What happened?
Kai's been standing at the door, soaking in the sunshine.
There's a thing called fall spring in Alaska where
Yeah.
it feels like spring. 2 or 3 more snowstorms come along, you get more negative dips below zero.
It is making an ice rink out of our driveway. I slipped just getting in my truck yesterday and bust up my knee and my shins.
Not even attempting to like go on walks being pregnant.
Oh no. If you're going outside and you don't have ice cleats on, you're wrong. You need to get that. We are literally weeks away from a super green Alaska.
But there's problems.
Oh, there are problems.
There's problems
There
with
are
it melting.
problems.
So this winter we've had a lot more snow accumulation, especially Anchorage. That amount of snow plus melting, turning it to ice and just like everything's compacting has caused a lot of roof collapses between Anchorage and the valley. So some have been fatal, some have just been structural. Andrew has been a saint and he's been up on the roof like consistently for the last 2 weeks.
We spent, probably 10 hours shoveling snow and got like a third or a half of the snow
Just
shoveled.
walls
It
of
was
snow up there. It's
walls of snow. We just had like 2.5, 3 feet of snow across one whole side of our roof. Like it's just hours and hours to shovel that off. So just having all that weight sitting up there all winter long, it does affect the integrity of the house.
Even our doors in our house, like they're beginning to stick with just how much compression the structure
compression
under.
and temperature changes, but
Yeah. Beautiful days that we're enjoying, but also the moose are coming out. And they are mean this year.
Yeah.
They were obviously, like they've been in our videos before with, you know, our dogs barking at them through the fence and they're crashing through the fence and going after our dogs. Like we've had issues with them before, but there's something this year where they are extra aggressive, they are extra persistent. There's so many. So we have a Nextdoor app in our neighborhood. Down the street, there was 16 moose on someone's property one day that they posted. Like a dog got stomped in our neighborhood a few days ago.
A dog got killed in Anchorage the other day. A woman was kicked in the head. A moose runs up behind a woman, rears up on its hind legs, and with its front leg kicks the back of her head, and she went to the hospital, ICU.
They are just formidable this year.
They're bleep holes is what they are.
Right now, we're just like getting a super long leash, putting them together, and just like letting the dogs be on leashes outside on days that the moose are really bad. They can't even be out in our yard. There's just so many moose, and our dogs like moose too, so they do not come back inside, unfortunately. when we
Well, they did
try
that
to
one
call
day.
them.
I'm on base
This is
in
like last
uniform.
week.
This is like last week. I'm on base in uniform. My phone rings. Wife. All I hear is just frantic. And the only words I can make out are Kodiak, 2 giant moose. Kodiak was over at the corner of the yard. There were 2 huge moose. I'm not home. I'm an hour away. I can't come home. And we start talking it through like, what do we do? Did she get a gun?
I'm
and
pregnant.
shoot them?
And again, everything's covered in ice, so there's like a little hill to get down to our yard where all the action's happening. I can't walk on the ice safely.
There were no real good solutions to it. I ended up having to do what? Grab the whipped cream container and yell puppuccino and push the nozzle to let Kodiak hear the aerosol.
75, 100 yards away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that was it. He heard that and he was like, all right, now that I hear the puppuccino. And that was a huge moment right there where we had to decide risking damaging the hearing of the baby. You can put headphones on you, but you can't put headphones on the fetus. Or do we get out there and try to save Kodiak?
It's also just sketchy every time you pick up a firearm with intention to shoot. Where do you shoot? We have houses all around us.
Yeah,
like,
in the little neighborhood.
You know, like it's not like you're just in the forest isolated. It's a big deal to raise a gun and try to take a shot.
You legally can shoot pistols and shotguns in the city where we live. You can't shoot rifles, that's illegal.
No, in my luck, it would be the day that someone decided to take a stroll in the forest on a gorgeous day, Like
having dogs that like to get into it with the moose, it's troublesome.
Right, so we are going to let them in and we are going to head out for some errands.
Well, now you want to come inside.
Finally getting that sun kiss. Good God, it feels like there's nothing Filling my cup with some love in the kitchen. Cause I'm so sweet, super Sony, over easy.
There's something that he needs every day now.
A football.
No. Probably twice a day.
Did you get him a potty?
No. Yeah.
Toothbrush. Hello. My first value pet.
For how many fig Newtons that kid eats, we need to
Yeah.
brushing. You want any help?
Long year too. Getting harder to see, brand new. So I keep on smiling like I do. One look in the mirror and I'm back in the mood. Cause I'm so sweet, super Sony, over easy.
We'll see how he does in the next few weeks with trying to create a routine with brushing our teeth. If you guys have had little ones or you have them now and you have any advice for starting the routine of brushing their little teethers, please comment below. We always love to hear from other parents and people going through the same stuff that we are, facing fun little challenges. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. If you are not subscribed yet, we would really love to have you be a part of the family, especially as the snow melts. Alaska starts to get crazy. We love bringing you guys along for all of those adventures. You want to say anything? Hopefully it is a little bit warmer and a little bit more like spring wherever you are watching from. We'll see you in the next video.
It's gonna